Channel. This is Isaac and Ari Talk Show, and this is Isaac, and this is a snapping turtle stuck in our thing.
Which means we now have to ban all soccer nets. So obviously, turtle's stuck. He's trapped inside the fish netting.
Oh my gosh, it's hissing.
He's hissing like crazy. Ban all soccer nets.
No one
Cancel
cares.
all soccer. No more soccer.
All right.
World's most popular sport. We're done with it. Straws, soccer, over.
Straws.
Okay, buddy.
But he's stuck. Why is he trying to get me?
Jesus.
Ah! You're too. Oh my
Whoa,
God!
whoa.
He's going to chase you. Run!
I know that.
Run!
He's got a string around
Run!
his neck.
Run!
This way. All right, now you're good. Nope, wrong way. Come this way. Oh, let me go over here. Now you can go. Go
What
there.
the fuck is he doing?
Watch your mouth on the podcast. Okay. I saved your life, by the way.
Oh my gosh, look at his mouth. He does not fuck with you.
Watch your mouth. Okay, you're done with the strings.
No, he's not.
He's not?
I don't think so. He's tangling himself
Okay.
back up.
Stay.
Oh.
Oh.
Run! Isaac!
What? He's okay,
Okay,
now.
now he's good.
Now go that way.
Yeah. He's just coming for you now. He wants to go back into the net.
Ow, you little sharp nail son of a gun.
He bit you?
No. His claws are sharp. Now go that way.
Move the net.
I can't. It's stuck in the ground. All right. Back at it. Big show planned. Welcome back. Ari and Isaac Talk Show. How's it going?
Good.
Ha. Okay, we got a lot of things to do. We're going to finish with two huge things. From the last podcast, we talked about doing a bourbon tasting with Ariana. And also graduation 1 week from tomorrow. I have a special 10-question graduation high school education edition of your 10-question challenge. These are all things you should have learned throughout your high school career. That's how we're going to finish. It's going to be a great podcast.
Great.
So, but just a couple things. From the last podcast, we reminisced because my dad passed. Taco came to visit. We did some nostalgic stuff together while he was here. We opened up a whole bunch of boxes of 1989
I see him right now.
Fleer baseball wax packs. In it, we got so many things, including my favorite player of all time, Mike Greenwell. Babe, you can watch if you want to. You can sit in the corner and behave yourself. Mike Greenwell, got a bunch of Mike Greenwells. In there was a whole bunch of cool stuff.
Am I wearing my sweatpants?
We're over here now. Sheffield, McGuire, Bonds, Tony Gwynn, Canseco. But also, in case you're wondering, yes, the big Bill Ripken era cards with a swear word on the back.
What's the swear word?
It says F face.
Fuck face?
What? Come on now. There's already enough of that going on in this house.
Who?
So we got the Bill Ripken era. Got a couple of those. A bunch of Ken Griffey Jr. rookies.
Why is he that? Why is he a fuck face?
Can you stop?
Why? I don't get it.
He wrote it on the bottom of his bat, and it got on the baseball card. And it was an era, so it was very hard to find. It's worth some money if I can get it PSA graded 10. And Randy Johnson rookies. So that's what Taco and I did when he came to visit. And he doesn't know how to gift things to children. This is what he brought for everybody. This is the
It was like so random.
this is the toy that he brought everybody. Just I don't even know what it's called. Do we get a name on this?
I don't even know.
A toy that vomits goo and then sucks up the goo. That's what he brought us. All right. So we got that going on. Um,
How did you find that photo of me and Alexis? I saw that.
we'll get.
That's actually so creepy.
I'll get to that. We'll get to your shenanigans. That's what's going on since you turned 18. So this is my video segment of the podcast. So this guy falls, and he had notice the stairs are similar to the stairs that we have, straight cement. And now I know that falling on wood isn't that much better, but watch this guy fall and tell me how many days of work I would miss if this happened to me. Look at this guy. Oof. Look at his shoulder. If that was my shoulder, which I already have a bad shoulder, how does he not? And he gets up like no big deal. Like if my shoulder bent back like that, I would be out of work for so long. I would need several surgeries.
Out of work? All you do is sit at a desk all day.
Okay. Don't tell people that. They're going to think I don't do anything. I'll have to cut that part out of the, I'll have to cut that part out of the podcast.
Out of work. What
That,
job?
it's so painful. Okay, so what you don't know, Ariana, is the podcast actually started off with the turtle video. So that's what was shown first.
Really?
So I'm going to put that in post so the people just saw that amazing turtle video, which happened today. Wasn't even supposed to be on the podcast.
I know.
Mom hasn't even seen it.
It's funny. Did you hear what I said at the end of it?
Yeah, I heard what you said.
Did you cut it out?
I'll cut that part
No,
out.
don't.
I haven't
It's
put it
funny.
in the podcast yet. We have
Funny.
to record it, and then I'm going to add it to the front part. The first thing they see before they hear the music is the turtle video.
Why?
Because that's how I'm going to show it.
Okay, keep going.
She's so bored.
No, I'm not.
Okay. And then your other shenanigans. What's this? What is this?
That was when the limo driver took us to Taco Bell after prom.
So explain this.
I thought that was a different video that you were playing.
So, there's another one. So the limo driver.
Yeah, you know the other one got like wicked famous.
What do you mean? This one here?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Yeah, it got like wicked famous.
Who's that kid in the background that walked by?
That was Hunter. This video has like 50,000 views
Really?
now. Yeah, it
Oh.
got like wicked famous. You were the first person to see it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that came across after your prom. So you leave prom, and the driver takes you to Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm. He was like, guys, I have you for like 2 more hours. Where do you want to go?
Oh, that guy was kind of grouchy in the beginning.
No, it's because everyone told him he had a time limit on when to get there. And he was like, we're not going to make it. And I was like, we don't have a time limit. They're full of it.
Oh, okay.
We were there wicked late.
All right. So then other shenanigans. Explain this. Where
How
was
did
this?
you find that?
I don't know. It came across my gram.
That's me and Alexis before the club in a random hotel bathroom because we had to pee really bad.
So you're not staying at this hotel?
No, we just found it. It was just on the streets of Providence.
Mhm.
We just ran to it from the. I don't even know where we were. We just ran to it.
What random boy did you kiss this night?
I didn't kiss anyone.
Lies. All right. So that's what's been going on. You had prom. There's us at prom.
Why did you do the worst photo of you?
Because we had no good
I
photos
know,
together.
I noticed
because
that.
you were being a little brat.
No, you messed that one up.
No, I'm just saying, in general, you thought that the letters were stupid.
That's not. I didn't say
I had
anything.
prom 2025 letters in the living room.
I just said it was a little bit
This
weird.
needs to be cropped. Look how bare the walls are because we emptied
All
everything
of
off
our
the
prom ones,
walls.
We cropped them.
Let me just fix this real quick. Fix this in post.
All the ones that you looked good and I looked bad, and all the ones I looked good.
we
and you
never
looked
looked
bad.
good
and, like,
together.
We were both like moving.
Yeah. And then you were giving the middle finger because you thought it was funny. That looks much better.
Why
There
does
you
my
go.
finger look like it's breaking?
I don't know. There you
Do
go.
you
There's
see
us
that?
at prom. Then you went out that night to Taco Bell with your friends, had a prom party, blah, blah, blah. All right. Let's get to the rules of the game. Let's remind everybody what goes on in this great state of Rhode Island. Can you read section?
I can't read out loud and I can't see.
No,
that.
you'll be fine. Read D. This is Title 3, the Alcohol Beverage, Chapter 8, Regulation of Sales. Obviously, sale of alcohol for anyone under 21 is against the rules. But if you read Section D,
I'm not reading that.
all these rules do not apply to use, consumption, and possession of alcohol beverages by a minor for religious purposes or to a parent or legal guardian procuring or furnishing the alcohol, which means drinking at home with alcohol furnished by your parents is legal. So what we are doing here today, before anyone bitches and complains and writes in, says, hey, you can't do that. Yes, we can. In the great state of Rhode Island, you're allowed to have alcohol consumed at your home with alcohol given to you by your parents.
Okay.
Got it. So we're going to move on to the Great Bourbon tasting. I could use whatever Mom's having. Look at this. Look at this little thing I made for you.
That's actually good.
Yeah.
That's Isaac's bourbon collection that's gotten a little bit too much.
That is the bourbon collection. It's got a little bit too much.
Look at that bottom shelf.
Yeah, it's bending in a little bit.
Zoom in on the gun I got you for.
Oh yeah, this is what Ariana got me
for your birthday or something.
For Christmas.
Yeah, that gun right
Gun
there.
with bullets and has bourbon in it.
And
All right,
shot
so
glasses.
we're gonna go to the Great Bourbon tasting. Our first bourbon. All these bourbons are by Buffalo Trace, by the way. They have tasting notes. So the first one is Buffalo Trace by Buffalo Trace. It's supposed to have some vanilla, some mint, molasses. I don't know how that combination is gonna go. Oak, a little toffee. How is it on the nose? We've let it air out a little bit. We add a little droplets of water to open it up. Ariana? There you go. This is that's pretty good. Buffalo Trace. It's my first time opening the Buffalo Trace at the house. Do you taste any of those flavors? I definitely get the vanilla. Ooh, I definitely get the vanilla. Especially after. What do you think? The people want to know.
It's kind of disgusting.
Oh, for the love of God. Nothing. You can give it a smell?
Yeah, when I was like sipping it and like I felt like it's like strong.
Did you get any of that? Have a cracker while you change your palate.
I do not. You want a cracker?
That's how you change the palate. You gotta have a cracker.
Vanilla mint? Definitely neither. Definitely more vanilla-y than minty. What? I get the mint by when you put a mint gum in your mouth and that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like that. But definitely doesn't taste like mint.
Okay. You're not gonna do the cracker?
No.
You just want to get this over with, don't you?
No,
I
just
let's
ate.
go.
I'm like full.
What did you eat?
McDonald's.
Tell the people you had at McDonald's.
I had a 6-piece chicken nugget and a medium fry. It's Free Fry Friday.
Every Friday?
Yeah.
All right.
Dunkin' Donuts had free donuts today. I got a free donut.
Went to Dunkin' 3 times today. How come no one told me that?
I don't know, but they have free donuts with purchase.
All right. This next one is Eagle Rare. It's a aged 10 year. What's our tasting notes? Anything? Tell me what I'm going to see in this one.
Hint of Did you say orange pearl?
I don't know what that means.
Herb, honey. All right, if this tastes like leather and oak, we're going to have a problem.
That's really good, though. That's pretty smooth. By the way, the whole purpose of doing this first before the questions is maybe get your cheeks a little numb before you start answering your questions.
I like the other one better.
Like the Buffalo Trace better? You have to rate these.
Your eyes when you like put it near it. Like my eyes are on fire. Like put your eyes like in the cup. Doesn't that?
There's nothing.
Really, it burns my eyes.
All right.
The other one's better than that.
The other one's better. Okay. All right. This next one now. Let me just tell you. I might be wrong, but I'm just guessing here. For it to be bourbon, it's supposed to be at least made from at least 50% corn. This is a rye. This is the Colonel.
You have to switch slides.
Oh, sorry. It's the Colonel E.H. Taylor. And it's a rye, which means it has no corn. So this is my first time trying this ever. This is a rye. What are my smells here?
This one's just weird, full of words I don't know how to pronounce.
No corn.
No corn, so how is it bourbon?
It's not. It's a rye.
Oh, let me taste that.
Very different.
In a bad way or a good way?
I don't think you'll like it at all. There's the dill, though. I just got the dill.
Huh?
Changing my palate. What do you think? Tell the people.
It smells better than the other ones, but it tastes Bad.
All right, so right now, give me your
The
order.
first one is the
Right now, the
biggest-
order is
1, 2,
actually
3, yeah.
the same with the orders in.
I actually think I like that one better than the second one.
You think this is better than, you like this better than the other? Okay. There you go. All right, now the next one is my favorite that I usually drink,
Bland. I
which
can
is you
do
see
this
me
first.
drinking the Blantons on
I
the
already drank
podcast.
this before.
This is also the first single barrel bourbon. You've had this before at the house, sneaking it with
This
your
is
friends.
my second favorite. Why would I sneak bourbon? I just go to the liquor store and buy whatever I want.
Okay.
That's my second favorite one. I feel like it doesn't like burn your mouth. Like, cause some of those, I get like your throat. That's with like all alcohol, but like your mouth, like my tongue feels weird after the second
Lots of
one.
caramel.
That
Lots of
one's my
caramel.
second favorite.
Okay.
First, second, third. No,
Now,
first,
this other one,
second, third, fourth.
I tried at Gina's. What is it? The thing when you expose if it's a boy or a girl? What's it called?
Gender reveal.
Gender reveal party, and her man brought out some Weller Antique 107. I had it for the first time. Give it a smell. Give it a smell. So vanilla, strong vanilla. It says spicy, cinnamon. I really think you should do the cracker. The cracker helps.
I really like this one.
You like that one? Let me try.
This one's second.
That's number 2. So you're going with Buffalo Trace 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There you go. There's Ariana's Buffalo Trace Distillery sampler. That is good. That's smooth.
Yeah, I like.
You don't have this at 1, huh?
Good. I don't know.
Boy, that's smooth.
Kind of like the first one a lot.
I'll give you that back. All right, so you're going. Your order is Buffalo Trace, Weller, Blanton's,
And then this
E.H.
one.
Taylor Straight Rye, and Eagle Rare last. Mm-hmm. Okay. That one quick.
Yep.
There you go. That's good. Whew. That's good. That one's a little bit harder to find.
We just opened that one right now. Did you ever try it before?
I've been wanting to open it for a while. So there you go.
Today's the day.
There's your Buffalo Trace, 5 bourbons.
Can we just show the video of the turtle?
They already saw it. I'm going to put it in post.
I haven't seen it yet.
You were there live.
Oh, yeah.
All right, pay attention. Stay with me now. Here's the good stuff. Here's your 10-question challenge. This is your high school education 10-question challenge. Here we go. Do you think it's presented by anyone? Yeah, it's presented
Duncan.
by Duncan. Of course
So
it is.
you went to like 4 times today?
I went 3 times today. None of it for me.
I went twice. I went once with you and once with Bella.
Oh,
and then I
Lord.
brought her to my bank and I got her to do her coins. She got $103
From what?
from her coins
Oh, she had coins?
that she makes in tips.
All right. Question number 1. Science category. This is the 2025 graduation final exam. What is the process that allows the cells of an organism to use carbon from the environment?
Photosynthesis.
Yes, it is. Were you worried that you weren't? Were you guessing?
Well, when I first read it, I was like,
You're like, what is this
I was
crap?
like, what? And then I was like, oh, photosynthesis, because it's worded a little weird.
Yeah, you know what? That's what the internet tells me.
Yep.
1 for 1. Photosynthesis.
Synthesis.
I'm not even going to try now.
I
That's
don't even think I
embarrassing.
said it right.
Name this state. This state is also.
Starts with an M.
It does start with an M.
I know. But is it Montana?
Yeah, it is Montana. Holy cow!
That's
you were
what I
scaring
wanted
me.
to guess
Starts with-
first,
what
but then
were
I
you-
was like, Montana sounds a little country, and I was like, no, it's not down there. It's up there.
There you go. 2 for 2. Jeez, look at you. I was supposed to give you a paper and pen. You need to solve for X.
I can probably do that in my head.
All right, see if you can solve for X. By the way, this is algebra. Here's what bothers me.
You're talking.
I'll stop talking.
You can speed this up. No, X is equal to 4.
It is. X is equal to 4. But my question to
Oh, my
you.
math.
Right, give me that. My work is
I
on.
couldn't do 32 minus 16. It's just 16.
Oh. Well, here you
That's
go.
kind of
So my
embarrassing.
question to you is, when did you first take algebra?
Like X, like finding X.
I don't know. Just any algebra. Isn't this algebra?
Probably 8th grade.
8th grade. Right.
Or freshman year.
All right. I know you took it in 8th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And then your freshman year, you took algebra. What else have you taken? You've taken algebra 2.
I've taken linear, quad, geometry, algebra 2, algebra 2, and trigonometry.
My problem with all that BS, waste
I took
of
algebra
time,
2 honors.
waste of time is that you will not use any of that in real life.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying don't teach it. Just saying stop making everyone take it. Teach other stuff and if someone wants to go into mathematics or whatever Goodwill Hunting is doing, go ahead and teach that.
I think that everyone should take algebra 1 and algebra 2 and then
stop.
It at that.
How about you teach kids about finance,
so many math classes.
about I think it would be better served to teach everyone about automotive. Show everyone how to work on simple things on a car versus wasting time doing all this crap.
How to find X.
How to find X. No one here uses algebra outside once they graduate high school. And then, by the way, when you go to college, you're going to take algebra.
Yep.
Stupid waste of time.
And what's the point of taking chemistry in high school if you have to take it in college anyways?
All I'm saying. Let's move on. Number 4. Finish this statement.
You know that this is going to be bad.
Because you asked about this earlier.
Yeah. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and ensure the blessings to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain this Constitution of the United States of America.
That's amazing that you know that still. Great job.
Like a robot.
You are 4 for 4.
In the car, like a month ago, Aiden's like, I just got a 50 on reciting the preamble. And I was like, I did that sophomore year too. And I just recited the whole thing off the top of my head. And he was like,
of all the things, though, I'm surprised that still sticks with you. That's a bit weird.
Weird.
All right, number 5. All right, this is going to be an easy one. Name any famous historical date and tell me what happened. You could even be a decade if you want to discuss blah. I'm not going to give you an answer.
Okay. I'll discuss decades.
Go ahead, decades.
So, decade in 1920s.
1920s. 30s
is when the first birth control came out or
Jesus
something.
Christ.
I did my research paper on that.
Oh, okay.
So when the first birth control came out.
Was it pill form, obviously?
No, condoms.
Oh.
Yeah, and you want to know what they're made out of?
Lamb skin?
No.
Intestines?
Yeah.
Lamb intestines?
It was like pig intestines.
Pig intestines?
Or cow intestines, yeah.
Ew.
I know. Isn't that
okay?
gross?
So there's your famous dates in the 1920s or 30s. The first.
Because I actually wrote my
birth
research
control
paper on how birth control was developed throughout time.
Okay.
The latest contraption of birth control, it's called the O-pill. Now they sell it over the counter in stores, and it's a pill. And it's actually over the counter. You don't have to be prescribed it. So kids who have
takes this up, male or female?
Girls. It's like birth control pill.
Okay.
Just you don't need prescription for it because some parents are weird and they don't let your kids go on birth control.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So now they sell them. You can just buy it. It's not even that expensive either. It's like $30 for like a month.
Okay.
Yep.
There you go. Famous dates. All right. I hope you get this one right. I was good in this class. What's the degree of that angle that the arrow's pointing to, of that triangle?
Of the triangle?
There's a triangle.
Okay.
What's the degree of that angle?
60.
Yes, it is 60. Why is it 60, Ariana?
Because it's supposed to equal 180 in the 90 degrees.
That's obviously a 90 degree with that box. You get 30 degrees.
30, 60, 90.
It's a 30, 60, 90 degree. There you go. You are 6 for 6. Look at you. Who invented the light bulb?
I actually forget his name. What's his name? I wish I said Abraham Lincoln. Albert Einstein?
No.
I'm just throwing out. Oh, Isaac Newton?
No.
I don't know. A scientist. He made those laws.
His initials are T.E.
Why don't I know this? Like, I
you
can't
do.
think.
The thing is, you do know it. I'm going to come back to it.
T-E?
Yeah, I'm going to come back to it. Who is this person? I'm going to give you 2 chances on this.
Rosa Parks.
It's not Rosa Parks.
I'm trying to think of like
I was going to tell you. I'm going to
famous,
give you 2 things. I'm going to say, if you can name her, great. If you can't, after I tell you who she is, just tell me what she's famous for.
Okay.
Harriet Tubman.
Harriet Tubman?
Tubman.
I have no idea. Women's rights activist. Is that correct?
It probably falls into the. She probably no. It's not what I was going for.
Okay.
She helped slaves to the Underground Railroad.
Oh, that's not women's rights activist.
Well,
that
she
would
probably
be like
was
racism,
though.
Segregation kind of thing.
So she was helping slaves migrate from the South through different safe
north?
houses through the Underground Railroad to get.
I definitely
freedom.
heard this name in like my history class last year because we like learned about all that stuff.
Harriet Tubman. There you go. All right. Name 4 countries that start with the letter C.
Countries?
4 countries that start with the letter C.
I don't really know that many countries.
There's some biggies.
China.
There you go.
There's one. China. I've been to one. I've been to a couple. Really? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Let me take my brains. I mean, come on. Come on now, yeah? What starts at C? Countries. A lot of them. I've been to one recently. Within a couple years. Where did you go out of the state? Come on now, yeah? Where have you gone out of the U.S.? To this country. I don't think you've gone anywhere. Holy crap. Were you out with Alexis? No, not when I went with Alexis. You went with Mom? Nope. You went alone? Nope. Well, we lived in this house? Yes. You went out of the country? Yep. You went to a different country? Yep. Or lived in this house? Yes. That's not true. I went with my cousin Stephanie. Oh, yeah, I remember you went somewhere, but I don't remember where. Come on, see. So you got China. The Caribbean. Only thing I can think of at sea is the Caribbean. Look up. Canada. There you go. Is that where you went? No. I've been there. I've been there with you. Oh, yeah, Canada. Yeah, that was just over a year ago. I know. Okay. So you got China, Canada. You've got this place in South America. Very attractive women. It's next to Brazil. Cuba. Oh, there you go. I wasn't thinking, there you go. There's Cuba. Is that even a country? Tis. Cuba. And the place that I went to. Good looking dark haired girls in this country in South America. With good butts. Brazil? No, that's B. What? Is it? These are like. Yeah, because it's. Yeah. Like Cuba. Yeah.
You don't know.
Quebec. That's a Q.
I can't. I have to edit that out.
No, you can keep it. I don't care.
Okay. China, Canada, Cuba. Come on. Give me something else. I went there.
I don't know where you've gone.
Croatia.
You weren't supposed to tell me that, and I would have never guessed
Colombia.
That. Oh, I should have thought of Colombia.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now is there
probably always top 3 in top 5 in
Colombia.
What's that pageant? The university.
Croatia. I would have never guessed that.
Oh, that's where I went.
I forgot.
I'll give you half credit on that. Are you done? Do you want to go? Do you want to go back to who invented this before we get to number 10?
Are you sure the initials are T-E?
Yeah. His first name is Thomas.
Thomas Jefferson?
I said T-E.
I know.
You almost said
Thomas
it.
Ed
what?
Ederson.
Ed what?
I don't know.
Edwardson?
I said Edwards, and then I said Ederson.
You're combining the 2 names that make his name. Thomas Edison. Edwardson. All right, here's the last question.
Wait, which one was it?
Thomas Edison.
So I was like there.
You were close.
I was like there.
You were close.
Okay.
All right. The first 10 amendments in the U.S. Constitution is known as the what? And also name 3 of them.
The first 10 amendments to the U.S. Constitution is known as what?
Is known as what? Is known as the
Declaration of Independence?
No. And then can you name 3 of the amendments?
Wait, what do you mean? Like the name for the first 10, like they're called something?
This called something.
Yeah,
It's the Bill of Rights.
Oh, you should have gave me more time.
Well, you're not doing well with your Quebec, starting with a C.
Okay, the Bill of Rights and the freedom of speech.
All right, that's number 1. Whatever amendments are there? famous amendments?
Why can't I think of them?
Mm.
I had to know all of them.
There's one that's always talked about during political voting time. Every 4 years. This is a huge one. Always brought up.
Religion.
That's the first one, I believe.
And then the segregation one.
Huh?
Isn't there one about like segregation or like?
Huh?
Isn't there one about like
It's later on, I think.
discrimination?
I think that's a little bit later on.
Of like you can't discriminate between religion, race, and
Oh,
something else.
Rice and Creed. I think that's all number one.
Oh, seriously?
We'll come back to that though. You might be right.
Okay. In voting?
Mm-mm.
You just said that.
No, I said. Oh, it comes up every year. Well, it comes up during the presidential election every single year. This situation. This thing that people want and other people don't. Well, they'd want it, but this right.
Oh, they want it, but they don't. Do you
No,
want
they
it?
everyone has it, but these people act like it's going to get taken away from them.
Like literally just freedom.
Freedom. It's the right to.
The right to bear arms.
Mm. That's the Second Amendment.
That's another one?
Yeah. Can you look up yours? I think you have it right. I think you have the freedom of speech. And I
then
don't
the
know if
freedom-
religion is
like,
different.
It's like the discriminate. You can't discriminate like through race.
Race, creed, whatever.
It's
But
like
I think
stuff
that's.
like that.
But I think that might be the same as number one.
Race, religion.
I think it's all built into number one.
Okay, I'll check.
Can you just look
well,
up
I don't
the
want.
First
I
Amendment?
just wanted to get another one.
Okay, get
so,
another one.
So, right to bear arm, and then the freedom of, or the right to.
Mm.
I don't understand what you're talking about politically.
You got that one. That was the guns.
That was the one you were talking about?
Yeah, the right to bear arms. Yeah,
Oh.
that comes up with gun rights every single election.
Oh. And then isn't there one like I don't know.
You're making the
man.
podcast take forever. I'm gonna have to fast forward through all this.
I can just look up the
Look it
first
up.
one.
I'm gonna give you half credit. So
Why? If the first one's
why
two
no?
separate.
You look it up and you see.
First Amendment. First Amendment is freedoms of religion, speech, press.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was all in the
Oh.
same one.
Right to petition the government.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the Second Amendment is the right to bear arm.
What else you got? Tell people the rest. Tell people a few more.
Let's see.
There's one that doesn't allow the government to have soldiers take over your home. Because back in the day before that, soldiers could just be like, hey, it's wartime. I get to take your home.
Isn't there one? I'm trying to find it right now. The one that's like in court.
Yes, you have a
like,
right
the jur- like
to a
the-
speedy trial.
there's
There
something
you
like that,
go.
but I don't know which amendment that is. I was
There's a
trying
couple
to
of
find
them. There's
it,
the
'cause I don't
right
think
to a
it's-
trial, and there's a right to a speedy trial. There you go. You got
wait,
3.
Here we go. What are the first 10 amendments? Freedom of all those, and then the soldier one, then search and arrest, rights in criminal cases, right to a fair trial, rights in civil cases, and bail, fines, punishment.
All right, there you go. There's your podcast. You're graduating high school.
Are you gonna put my Venmo on there?
Ariana's Venmo's up there in case anyone.
Anyone just wants to Venmo me for graduating high school and for my birthday.
This is episode 40, by the way. Congratulations, Ariana, making it to 40. Oh, the question is, you go to college. What's going to happen when you're in college?
We're gonna have to do them on the weekends.
You'll come home, do laundry. When you come home, mom will do your laundry. You think mom's going to go to your college to clean your room?
No, I honestly don't see you guys visiting me once at my dorm.
I'm going to visit you all the time. I'm going to drive by, bring pizza, and we'll hang out.
I don't see you guys visiting my dorm. I just see you guys.
Wait,
like,
is that saying you don't want us to visit your dorm?
No, because you guys go and you're like, let's take a trip to visit Alexis. You guys are just gonna tell me to come home.
I'll visit you all the time, every time I drive by. Come in with a box of za. I'll make sure it's Portnoy rated, like at least 8+, especially over there.
Okay.
Yeah. Can hang out, have some drinks.
Yeah.
Whatever. All right, there you go. Episode 40. Ariana, here's her Venmo.
Yeah, Venmo me, please. I
She's-
need money. Actually, I have a job now
He's-
at a place,
Yep.
and I love it.
You're doing a good job at your job. There you go. All right. Tell them what to do.
Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Bye.